University education, you can't beat it. For years, under many governments, increasingly the Labour government as well, many teaching profession, the education profession, teachers at primary schools and secondary schools were drumming into the school kids that university is the answer to everything. There's a golden nugget at the end of the tunnel. And obviously no mention of the gap. They'll be in for the rest of their lives. No mention of the fact that hundreds or thousands of students like themselves will be entering into universities. Just diminishing the value of university. I got one friend on my Facebook who put the comment that obviously USA has the most expensive education in the world. And it is obviously education. Having a decent education and getting a decent job is a prize worthwhile. And obviously it is essential that obviously a university degree is obviously rewarded for what it is and valued for what it is. As importantly, you get the right people in the right jobs. So, like the last 15, 25 years most likely, you get so many people going to university that it just makes the course meaningless. And when they come out, obviously you've got many graduate schemes. Graduate schemes used to pay well, but now, because you've got so many people going to university and coming out of university, that obviously the prospective employers can actually force the wages down. Well, they can. Now, if you're a business and you've got so many graduates to choose from, you can actually force the wages down while still selecting the best. But it is the graduates who actually lose most, because obviously 20 years ago doing the same job, they would probably be paid double the amount because there wasn't that many graduates. But now there's so many people at university, being get reading, etc., and it's just incredible. And so many jobs now, you actually need a degree. I understand, obviously, being teaching, etc., obviously you need a degree for teaching. But I think joining the police force or going to the armed forces, I don't think a degree is actually necessary. I don't even think a degree is necessary for being an officer in the Navy or the Army, etc. And also you have these Marxist lefty bullies like at Oxford and Cambridge, supposed to be the smartest universities, yet they don't know how to conduct a fair and sensible debate without shouting down the opposition and protesting wildly at the speaker inside the building. If there's a controversial person they disagree with, then obviously the student union will organise mass protests, etc., scream and shout. But that's not what a debate is about. No, I mean, do you really get what you need for the money? And if you think about the future of this country, obviously, educationally, we are obviously competing with the rest of the world. And obviously, while universities are offering advanced courses led by Marxist lecturers, Chinese students and American students and others across the world are forging ahead in the game of the education cables. Why? Like I said, the universities are led by Marxist champagne socialists who obviously don't care about their students. All they care about is pushing their own political agenda. So it's time that universities actually had a major reform, a clear out of these Marxist scum who run the universities or infiltrate the universities. So they have proper education with proper debate and also got bleeding the students dry. But I would actually increase the amount of student fees, I would, to actually make sure that there's less people going to university, which obviously means that the university degree will become more worthwhile.